Hello and welcome to my final match of Season 51 of the Dominion League, playing against AJL828, one of 3 league mods in our division along with myself and Nisala. Tomb and Sewers, wow. Situation is that I have like a 50% win rate right now, so I'm very unlikely to promote. I think if I were to like sweep this match, I might be able to get a tiebreaker match with Nisala. But yeah, I'm probably not really a consideration at this point. So just gonna try to finish out the season strong, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so there's plenty of trashing options. We've got Raise, Hideout, Junk Dealer, Amulet. We do have some gains from Amulet, I guess from Masterpiece as well. Double activated cities if we get there. I'm thinking probably we do want an Amulet, so I'm kind of thinking Amulet Sewers would be good. We can grab encampments even if we only hit 2, so that's pretty reasonable. I don't think I ever want Hideout here. Okay, so the Amulet misses. That sucks. Wouldn't it be completely ridiculous to take a second Amulet? I mean, it's not like we want a ton of silver in the deck necessarily, but... 5-2. I mean, we could just take an encampment, I guess. Really like to... I think I am going to take the second Amulet. Okay, here we'll take an encampment and trash 2 estates. We're just going to try to see if we can pick up. Well, this is going to be interesting. So I guess... guess we just need to see what we draw here. So we can trash again. It's a little awkward because we don't get to buy anything. We double trash. We could take a silver. So those 3 cards are Copper Estate. So we have 5 coins in our deck right now, not counting any silvers from Amulet or coin, like plus coin from Amulet. So if we double trash, we're down to 3 coppers in our deck, so we can't hit 6. That's kind of what I'm thinking about right now, is being able to do that. If we go for silver right now and encampment, there's a decent chance we can hit 6 to pick up a gold. Single trash, buy an encampment, and then gain a silver at the start of next turn would also work. Although we're gonna want to trash that estate, but we could do that with the other Amulet play. I think I'm gonna take the silver. It's a close call. Okay, so we don't see the encampment or the silver, which is great. I guess we're gonna take silver encampment again here. Double trash and then take silver encampment. We should definitely be able to get to gold next turn. Maybe without having to play one of our encampments. Yeah, I really wish I'd seen this silver here. Leprechaun, how are you gonna activate that? I mean, you could activate it eventually, but at this point, I mean, I guess you could just take the hex. I don't know. It seems dubious to me. Okay, so we can't hit 6 without playing at least one encampment, unfortunately. We know down there we have an amulet, 2 coppers, and a silver. So if we want to hit 6, we need to... I mean, we could play... If we don't trash now... I don't really want to gain another silver. We draw... Let's say that we draw, like... If we draw copper amulet, we'll play the other... Well, we won't need the coin. I don't know. This is awkward. These draws have not really been cooperating. Alright. We can stop here. Although, we're not going to get our other amulet into play, so maybe we shouldn't. Just play the encampment. I guess. Ugh. This is really annoying. Look at all this money. Maybe the... Leprechaun plan was better? I don't know. Opponent has amulet tempo, or not amulet, encampment tempo now. Oh, they're gonna get the third encampment before I do. Pretty annoying. So, what's our plan here? Do we want to keep both of these amulets? Or we want to trash one of them? Probably we want to trash one of them. We could trash a silver as well in anticipation of the fact that we're going to buy... Yeah, I'll do it. We're gonna take a plunder anyway, and we can regain the silver later, like without a problem. I guess you could take a silver. That's just funny. It's like the cursed village thing. The lack of gains here really makes it hard to do you want to like gain silver with the plan to then like trash it again? Like maybe? I mean, if we gain silver now, we can start provincing as well. I guess we don't actually need the silver to be able to do that, but we'll have the option if we want to go that direction. Alternatively, we buy another plunder and we trash the silvers, and then we gain more silvers, and then we trash the silvers. So dumb. Okay, so you do province. Okay, I think I actually have an advantage then, because like if I mean I have less draw, so that's a problem, maybe. I wonder if that it's possible that I'm better off if I trash here. I get 2 points. I take another plunder. That's another point per turn. I think I'm better off not. Not provincing here, because that's like I'm not far behind in points. We will province this turn by taking a silver, I guess. Maybe. Each additional plunder is only 1 additional point per turn. Like it doesn't explode or anything. So I think we could also just take plus coin, but if we take the silver, then eventually we can trash again. Although it'll take a while. Still think that's better. But yeah, so the question is, so if we take, I mean, AJL's deck is not that good, right? It does have 1 more encampment, but it's not that good. I take another plunder, it helps me with my gain and trash silver plan. Do I have time? I think I do. I'm not totally sure. I think this works. Like, as they add provinces to the deck, like the deck is gonna choke on the provinces at some point. Only got 11 coins. Bottom decked an encampment, that's fine. Do we just go ahead and trash a single silver now as opposed to gaining another silver? I think so. Although, what we could do is trash the gold, too, and buy another plunder. That's probably not correct, though. So we're gaining 2 points a turn, which means if we each province over the next 2 turns, I still should have the advantage, because I'm going to catch up in points this turn. I'm going to go ahead and gain this silver. It's only very slightly risky. It could actually help. So I've already got a points lead now, actually. This is awkward, though. I mean, if AJL provinces... Oh, I don't have the amulet in play! Wow, this was like the worst possible draw. No, what the heck? No! No! What the heck? What is this draw? I guess I shouldn't have taken the silver. I mean, I could have drawn the amulet instead or something, but... Oh my god. Really? I took so little green into my deck. Am I gonna lose this? Like, on a dud? When I had... like, 2 provinces and my opponent... Like, what the heck? Come on! That's unbelievable! That is unbelievable. How? They had 5 provinces in their deck. I had 2. You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. That is so ridiculous. All they... I had to have been heavily favored to win there. Oh my god. I guess like any draw that I have there that has 2 provinces and no encampments probably lost. If I'd had the amulet in play, it would have been fine, but it was off cycle. I guess it's possible I was not meant to take province the previous turn. I just didn't really think. But of course, you know, my opponent never whiffed province for 6 turns in a row, which is really unlikely. All right, I need to focus on this game, I guess. I think I already hit this button. So we have like a 6-3. There is T-Mog for estate trashing, Taxman and Puka for doing stuff with treasures. There's not like really any curse trashing. I mean, you can T-Mog curse into copper and then trash it. That's pretty awkward. Is it worth taking a curse early on here? I kind of think not. I do want to get a T-Mog, but I don't think it's worth taking a curse to get one. I'm thinking we're going to take Fool here, and then maybe Cave or Harbinger, just something to make it a little bit more likely that we pop the lamp. I think Cave. All right, now we'll take the T-Mog. Oh, wow. I guess you can delay and call T-Mog on your mission turn. So that is pretty good. If that is somehow going to be a lamp pop, I'm going to... I don't know. That's an odd choice, given that you know that I haven't played my Fool yet. But... I mean, it's still pretty good, obviously. I wonder if trashing estate was actually correct there with Flame's Gift. Aw, oh, come on! What the heck? What? All right. We actually almost popped the lamp here. If we had a Fool instead of an estate, we would. But as it is, I think I'm gonna go ahead and discard mostly so that I can try to pop it next turn. I could take a Guardian. It's like doubling down on this, like, you know, only gonna see 3 cards chance to pop the lamp. It's not great, but I think I'm gonna do it just because if it does work out, yeah, okay. I can always T-Mog it later, I guess. It's still possible that the Fool helps us pop the lamp. Definitely not the best of starts here. In terms of what we're building towards here, activating cities seems like it's going to be hard unless we both go for it. You could do a thing with, like, library, but then you also have to invest in cities, so with the lucky coin, it probably is more of just a money-ish deck. Okay. Come on, Wind's Gift. Damn it! I swear. I think I will discard here and probably just go on a mission. I'm thinking I'm gonna T-Mog this Cursed Gold. So I guess I'll discard the estate. We've already seen Flame's Gift, right? So we're not gonna get that. Put a card onto our deck. Well, that... So if we're gonna T-Mog into Puka, which was what I was thinking, then we don't want an action on top. What are we gonna have in play? T-Mog, Puka, Silver, Copper is 4. Lamp is 5. So if we take Lucky Coin or Guardian, we get there. I think Lucky Coin then, or the gold. Well, the gold doesn't really make a lot of sense. We're not... What are we going to buy with that other than Province? And unless we're ready to Province, and I don't think we are, we'd probably rather add the silver. Let's go with that. Unfortunately, the stuff is going to miss the shuffle, but what can you do? We're on a mission turn. We could delay the Fool? I guess we might as well. Oh, right, and obviously we're not going to buy Province because we're on a mission turn. So if AJL plays Fool, then we get to do that. If not, well, we can maybe, probably not make it miss the shuffle. You know, it's something. There you go. All right. Big brain delay. Presumably still going for a lamp pop, then mission again. Goes for city, which makes sense if you already have the Puka in hand, yeah. Alright, the boon pile may have flipped at this point. It says 4, but it just said 5. How does that make any sense? We hadn't seen any of these before. I don't think we've seen 12 boons. So you've seen 3 fool plays and 1 lost in the woods, maybe? Be 10 out of 12. Oh, right. We don't have to discard because we're right. Okay. All right. Well, we're not. We don't have our T-Mog down, so there's no reason to. Oh wait, no. But if we do, we want to. Yeah, the question is, do we want to trash estates, or do we want to trash coppers? We do have the Puka now, which makes it less obviously the case that we want to trash. Yeah, maybe we do trash an estate. I guess I'll hang on to the Guardian. I might as well get it in play. Although maybe that's not even... Maybe copper is better to keep? Probably not. Oh, we are lost in the... Okay. That's interesting. I've never seen that interaction before. I think I'll discard the copper. We can guarantee a wisp draw. I guess that's fine. I think we don't discard. So now the question becomes, do we want to invest in any kind of actions, or you know what? I regret having this Guardian instead of a copper, because if I were going to go for some money thing, probably buying a gold would be better than whatever it is I'm going to do here. But I'm going to... I don't know. Do I really want a city? I mean, I do have wishes. Yeah, I could see that. All right, let's grab a city. We've got the 3 wishes, so in theory, the cities can get pretty low, and AJL may take some of his own, and then, you know, Puka, we might get another one. Okay. Let's T-Mog this estate, but into what? Just Harbinger, maybe? We can, if we top deck city, we can wish for city Puka. Although no guarantee that we find a copper, but yeah, almost all the cards down there are copper, though. I'm gonna go with city, wish for city, play city, play city. There we go. Wish for another Puka. probably ready to take province here. We could... No, we don't have plus buy. We can wish for another city. It's probably better to keep it in the deck as a wish, though. These 5 cards, I don't know what they are exactly. They're mostly silvers, right? I guess there's probably... There's an estate in there. Yeah, whatever. I think I'm just gonna province. There's a secret cave. Okay. We've already seen the Flames Gift again, so we can discard the estate. We don't have T-Mog down. At some point, we probably T-Mog the Puka. I would like to get another T-Mog, but it's going to be hard to do with the limited gains. So AJL has spent 2 wishes. Yeah, it has 4 cities? Oh, yeah, to my 2. So it's probably not in my interest to gain any more cities. Ooh, Forest Gift. That's gonna make it... Oh, we're not gonna be lost in the woods. Right, okay. Yeah, if AJL buys 2 cities here, then they are going to be pretty darn low. Ah, if they can't, buying delay. That's not a super impressive use of that other... Discarding here doesn't look great. I was going to say, not an impressive looking use of that other buy. That. Top deck that. Can't buy province, which is pretty unfortunate. I did say I would like another T-Mog. This could be a good opportunity to grab one. Maybe that's too slow. I'm gonna do it. It was not a very good fool play there. I guess the problem is we didn't see our Pukas. We are going to want to T-Mog one of them fairly soon because we don't have that much copper left to trash and we can't feed them that easily with the lucky coin without running out of silver. I guess we're not gonna be lost in the woods anyway, but I guess we wouldn't take the boon even if we did. It was a weird order. I guess you were out of actions. Nah. Do we top deck a city or do we could just top deck a copper, honestly. Or a wisp. maybe Wisp is the best. Like, we do have more treasure down there. But let's grab the copper. Great. Don't have province money. This is... I mean, we can trash with the Puka and we'll probably hit it, but then I'm left with the question of, do I use the wish or not? Like, I don't really want to wish for another city. Kind of rather keep it around and have the option to turn it into a duchy or a gold. I could turn it into a gold now. Not super enthusiastic about that either. Just gonna play Puka. All right. Didn't really want to trigger the shuffle either, but it's probably fine. Guess we're probably not T-mogging this turn. Doesn't look very promising for that. I think we're going to... Well... We might need to take a duchy here. Buy does nothing. Guess we'll top deck Wisp, Wish, City, Puka. We are out of copper. That's actually surprises me, but yeah, Wisp isn't really very good, I suppose. There's very little that it can draw. Oh man, I had something I could delay. Disaster. I mean, probably making sure that we find the wish in time is good. But we have the T-Mog, though. Top deck the Puka. So we could... Here we could T-Mog Puka to Duchy, buy Duchy. Rather than trying to hit Province. I'm gonna be running low on treasures now, right? Guess not. Guess I'll go ahead and play this. Well, we cleared a province off the top. It's worth something. You can turn this puka into a duchy too. And you managed to hit province while using Secret Cave? How it, like, I don't, what is, how are you drawing so well? I don't understand. Like, a couple of extra cities shouldn't really make that big of a difference. Right? Got a T-Mog down so it can mill provinces. Ugh. We could take a tie if we manage to wish for duchy while buying province, which is extremely unlikely. We could T-Mog the Guardian to an estate and hit and actually win, but again, the odds of that are extremely unlikely. I really don't understand how AJL is drawing so well. It's like totally baffling. What are the odds that AJL has a province in the starting hand? Like pretty good. So like it could well be correct to go for it. And if that's the case, like, if we assume that AJL is a province in hand, we have to take province this turn. And in that world, estate, Guardian into estate, or Guardian into silver. I guess Guardian into silver would be more reasonable. Okay. Wisp doing work. Didn't find the wish. Obviously, we discard this. Secret Cave doesn't really do anything. Doesn't hurt, though. We don't have a T-Mog down, so I guess I'll leave it on top. No. I haven't even tried to count my money. Right. Okay. Wait, we can buy Province Mission. And then we can wish for Duchy. So we could take the tie. Does that work? Does... Hmm. Let's go look at some league resources. This is adventures. He... It doesn't say. I don't know. Maybe it's in... I don't know how this has never come up for me before. I'm sure that I've known the answer to this question at some point. I'm going short. There's probably like a general extra turn rule somewhere, but I don't know where that would necessarily be. How fleet is worded. Turns go in order. Outpost does not keep the game going after it ends. Okay. Frig. Man. This match has really sucked so far. God damn it. I don't understand how my opponent's deck was so much better. It was just completely perplexing. All right, so we have Cathedral board with Treasure Trove. So there is some longevity to the Cathedral trashing. Den of Sin will make it easier to find stuff. That looks to me like basically it's Den... Oh, hello. This is a pretty interesting... It's gotta be Den, right? Like, it could be Save by Cathedral, I guess. And then by what on 3? Silver? Conversely, if we buy Den, we're gonna have 4 coppers and we can save and buy Cathedral, save an estate, and we get to trash an estate. And we have the Den in the deck. I guess we could take Tormentor too, but then we really don't get the Cathedral until turn 3. Ordinarily, I would say, like, that is probably the terminal of choice. I guess it's no other card, so it doesn't work with the Den. So pretty much it's like, I mean, it's not like, I guess Cardinal. You could take Cardinal, but. Right. So if we buy Den, we trigger a shuffle that just has these 5 coppers in it. We draw 2 of them, which means we have 3 coppers on top of our deck. And then we buy Cathedral, we save an estate. So we have an estate set aside, we have 3 coppers, then we draw 2 more cards. So like, on turn 3, we're potentially buying a silver versus if we buy Cathedral now, we buy the silver on turn 2, we get a trash in before we trigger the shuffle, but we also don't have as many cards missing the shuffle. I think it's Den. I'm not, it's complicated, but I think it's Den. I'm not sure. We are going to want a Treasure Trove too, of course, and that might be interesting. Okay, we actually hit 5 here. I think we want another Den then. So we can draw through our first Den and still hit 5, maybe? We probably don't hit 5, right? Because we have 2 more estates down there. But I think we still want the Den. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe it should have been Treasure Trove. Maybe we never get a terminal. I could see that. I guess Den just always better than Tormentor or Cardinal? Probably. Yeah, there's a good chance that what ends up happening here is that we... And actually, no, we're guaranteed to find 2 coppers. So we'll save and buy a silver. Save an estate, buy a silver. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Go with the Cardinal. Rising. Like, the Dens are going to be hard to hit because they're going to be, like, in play, right? So I don't really believe in it. Okay, so do we want to take Trove now? It's pretty good Cardinal defense in addition to everything else. So... I think I'm going to take the Treasure Trove now. It's not like we're going to play it every turn. So we will still be slowly making our way through the deck. That is annoying. Not at all likely to happen. And now we're gonna keep buying dens. Maybe we go ahead and buy province if we hit 8, or if we, maybe if we'd have to hit 9 to want to do that because we want to save. But I guess we save the silver here. Although, I mean, the odds that we fail to find a copper are very low. They're not, they may not be 0. Treasure trove, gold, silver. Yeah, we're pretty close to 0. Mostly that exile was annoying because we would have drawn the den. Doesn't hurt us too much. Come on! Second treasure trove. Now that seems like too much to me. All right, do we care about getting our other den out of exile, or do we want to just start provincing? 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 10 coins, so we could save. We can save a copper and still province. I think that's fine. Oh, damn it. No save for you or den. That feels like for me, although I don't get to hit this turn. Saving a province doesn't actually accomplish anything. Other than letting me save it next turn across the shuffle. It's possible that I should buy a den here. I get to discard a den from exile. Do we think AJL is going to province every turn from here on out? No. It's like, what do we have in this next hand? We have a gold and a silver? So we probably... No, but we don't have... We have a den, too. We probably have gold, silver, copper, copper. So I think... Den. I think we save... Copper by den. Three, 4... Okay, we would have... Oh, not the truck for... God damn it. Ugh. Maybe it's okay. At this point, maybe we have enough. Five, 6, 7... You know, we gotta play the other gold. But we can save the silver. You bought a second cardinal. Seems like a lot. I mean, I guess you do have 2 treasure troves. You're not going to be that thin. But this cardinal has hit me every time, which just seems really unlikely. Okay, so we failed to hit province here. That's pretty disappointing. We could get our treasure trove back, I guess. We could take duchy. We should take duchy. Right? I mean, if we alternate provinces from this point forward, we lose tiebreaker. I don't think that's likely to happen. Yeah, maybe we take the treasure trove back. We got 2 dens of sin in hand. Otherwise, I would probably take den, but that's fine. Don't care. Oh, man. Come on. You've got no dens in play. It's gotta be unlikely. Alright, so this is 9s, but we can save a province across the shuffle. I think we go ahead and province here, even though, like, I just think jail is pretty likely to miss province coming up. Yeah. Didn't I hit the all button? I guess I didn't. Alright, so we can risk taking province, but I think we're actually favored in the long game because we have more dens. So I'm inclined... I mean, if we take province now, and AJL doesn't hit province, but AJL does have a den in play. Okay, yeah, I don't want to take province into that. So we go... We probably want to save a gold. That's fine. Are you going to buy province? I mean, you should buy province, I think. Hopefully just saving like a province here or something, not money. We can save a gold. Still buy duchy. What the heck? What is happening? Unbelievable! Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Okay, so we have a 2-5. That's very good. I think we're going to take a Coin of the Realm in addition to an Old Witch. We will want a pawn eventually, but it's not going to do anything on the initial shuffle. And we basically, the payload is going to be Bandit Camp, I think. We can't thin our coppers, but do I want silver? I am tempted to gamble here. We hit Old Witch, that's pretty bad. I'm sorry, if we hit Necropolis, that's not great. But other than that... Okay, so we can take a Slay, maybe. We will want a pawn eventually. Maybe we take that now. Or we could Seaway something. At some point. So maybe we don't want a pawn. Maybe we take Slay. We could also take a second coin. Doesn't seem unreasonable, and it's not something we can draw dead with the Old Witch. We're willing to do that. Should we just gamble again? Well, you know what? We've got the Necropolis in there. Like, the odds of us failing to pair Old Witch and Necropolis are pretty low. So maybe I do want Slay. Alright. Well, of course. That is how this match has gone. I mean, we might not draw the Slay dead, but we probably will, because that's how this match has gone. Jeez. Yeah, there you go. I mean, we can call the coin. That's just... Alright. Let's call the coin, I guess. Getting some horses, probably worth it. I want the remodel mode of this. I don't want the gainer mode particularly, so I guess I'll take the Jack to try to trash. Trashes OE, and it trashes Hovel, and it trashes Necropolis. I mean, I think that's worth it. What pile is going to empty? Curses are going to empty. I mean, maybe Carpenter is the way to go. It just the gains until the curses run though are just not very good. Yeah, I think we go with the Jack. Awkward. Oh, great. Tempted to just gamble again. I don't really want another 4 cost. Sure. Okay, more horses. Cool. I'll take another Coin of the Realm, I think, now. Should have considered the fact that I could have gambled into a horse there. That would have been unfortunate. Guess we're gonna play this first. Let's go this way, and hopefully we can find... Yeah, okay. Jack. I'll actually keep that, because I don't want to draw an action dead. Take another Old Witch. We do need a Bandit Camp for sure, but we do have Coin of the Realm, so that'll help. Great. Open 5-2 and are not even ahead on the cursing. That's just... I don't know what is happening in this match. I really don't. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have taken the sleigh. Maybe I should have taken another coin. Then I would have hit 5 instead of 4 when I played my old witch. The odds that I drew the sleigh were only like 2 and significantly more than 2. Ugh. Yeah, I think you do want a Seaway. Yeah. Order. Jack is not going to draw, no matter what. I think we're just going to play the old witch first. Turning curses into silvers does have merit. It's not the most exciting thing, but... Alright, I'm not ready for the plus buy. I want the bandit camp. God damn it! The Necropolis bottom decks again! Why? Okay, well, I guess it didn't matter. We want to gamble here. We'd probably do... There's not too much bad stuff that can come from it. Okay, so do we go bandit camp or do we go Seaway? The Seaway is more relevant for the next 11 cards, so I think I'm going to go Seaway. Yeah, we're getting to the point where we want to take a Carpenter. Oh, wait. Did I play the... No, I didn't. I didn't. Okay. Or did I trigger a shuffle without my... Nope. No. My sleigh is down here. That... What I was wondering. Play sleigh first, and then we get the horses in the shuffle. Probably makes sense. Do want to take that Carpenter, so I think I'm going. I could end up gambling into a horse. I only have the one bandit camp. I do have 2 coins. I could take coin Carpenter, I guess. Maybe bandit camp isn't the payload. Maybe treasures are the payload. Let me use coins as... Yeah, I could believe in that. Not sure whether I would have gambled in Necropolis or Silver there. I've never been able to figure out how the client handles that. Are we willing to call the coin here? I think so. Put into hand to keep going or no? Oh, well, not the spoils. Never mind. I was thinking that was a horse. Yeah, we could probably use another Old Witch. Wonder if I should gamble. Do have horses. If we hit the jack, that would be not weird. I need more villages, maybe. Maybe we don't. It's not totally clear to me. So I'm gonna take another Old Witch. Well, this is not ideal. We almost want to get cursed here so that, yeah, we can trash the silver. Go like Bandit Camp Old Witch with this, I think. Bold gambling. Well, depending on what you want to buy. I was kind of assuming you're just province here, but maybe not. Definitely not. Surely you're not gambling again. Apparently we're head on cursing somehow. We have more points anyway. Piles are pretty low. I don't think there's a huge pile at risk here, but it's coming. I think we just province here. We can trash the hovel. We don't have to play the jack. Pretty underwhelming couple of turns, but not like our opponent has trashed any more coppers than we have, so. Silver-wise, I don't know who's taken more. I would actually guess that AJL has, which seems like overall disadvantage. I've also got the Carpenter. AJL's got more slays. I'm not sure how important that really is. It's not really any better of a draw card than Old Witch. It gives you the buys, but like how many buys do you need? So I think I'm okay keeping the Necropolis around here. Horses in the shuffle seem good, so we'll call a Coin of the Realm. I don't really want to use Carpenter on any of these cards, so I think save that. All right, we've hit 8. We could just use Carpenter to trash, but these are all of our Old Witches. Let's play some horses. Oh, no, it's not all of our Old Witches. Just kidding. This is... Are we just gonna not play the Carpenter? Maybe. Maybe. We could play it on the jack. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 9 is 21. What's that last card? How many horses have we played? 4. So we burned through all of our horses. Which means that that last card's probably a silver, so we can just gamble it off. Yeah, so is it worth calling the coin? I think I would rather have the coin on the mat, probably. I mean, the other thing we could do, if we call the coin, is play both the jack and the carpenter. Jack trashes curse, carpenter trashes silver. Would we rather do that than just trash the jack? Probably. If that comes down to... I don't know. Yeah, I think I will do that. We can discard the silver, I guess. And then we don't need to gamble it for what? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Oh, it's a province. All right, well, even better. That makes sense, though. Oh, right, we only have 2 silvers because we trashed one of them. All right, so do we want... I think we want another bandit camp. We could take an island. We're only going to have 1 coin on the map, though. That's the reason I'm thinking we take another bandit camp here. And then... a double province. Do we want to take... do we want to take like a pawn or a sleigh? Pawn is pretty innocuous. Sleigh... I'm not sure. Could also take another coin of the realm. It's pretty innocuous too, but I don't think it's going to be actually good. Take this. Ugh. Not totally sure about that, because obviously, like, it's a stop card the first time through the shuffle, but then, you know, it draws and also gives us buys, which can be nice. Yeah, I guess if we had not trashed the silver, we could have taken... oh, but then we trashed the silver into a 5, which we could have bought, so, like, yeah, trashing seems better. No, I keep getting confused about that. Okay, well, this is not a great turn, obviously. I wonder if I meant to take an estate here. Nine curses in the trash. So AJL's extra point down is because of curse. Which wouldn't be surprised if they managed to trash coming up here. So if they manage to double province, which seems unlikely, admittedly, then all we need is province estate. If we take the estate, then we don't need it now. We don't need it later. We got 20 cards to go through. Like, we're not... it's not going to affect our turn, next turn, in any meaningful capacity, I don't think. Fortunately, we do have 2 coins on the mat, so this is a reasonable hand. I wonder what that undo is about. Weird. Thought maybe It's like, oh, I want to play like Slay and then call coin, but I mean, I assume that's the end of the turn, because if you were gonna... Oh, I see. Okay, sure. And that's a reason to change it. Wait. Oh, you top deck the horse. Okay, interesting. Okay, we may want to do a play on here thing. Oh, you know what we could do? We could Carpenter for an old witch. Rather than just taking a horse. We draw an extra card. We do have another coin on the mat, right? So it's not too crazy. Well, now we're out of coins. I guess we play Slay by province. Unfortunate. This is all of our old witches. We've seen... We played a Slay last turn, and then this turn we've seen 2 more Slays. I'm trying to think what we have down there. Whether... This is definitely all of our old witches. We haven't seen our Necropolis, right? Or did we? No. So gambling is dangerous because we might hit Necropolis. And then we can't province. I guess there's an argument that we don't need to province. And that if AJL can double province and trash a curse, that it could actually be... So maybe we take... We just aim to take Duchy, in which case we do want to gamble. Gamble, yeah. I don't think I actually mentioned, oh, I think I also have a province down there, but that was something I had realized I should consider. So AJL can't actually double province because of the lack of buys. Unless... Well, now, yeah, no. I was gonna say unless they can gamble into a Slay, but no, that's not an option. There you go for it. That's it's a bold move, Cotton. Yeah. Yeah, we put that in hand. That's I'm gonna play these cards. Clicky. Finally got one. Jeez. All right. I I had the good opening, or what I think is a good opening, and then it did not really come together, but then later it did come together. And I'm not sure whether to attribute that to any particular differences in our play, or whether it was just that ultimately having that open was in fact better. I did ultimately appear to have more deck control, even though AJL got to like 3 old witches before I did. But I didn't have as much silver in my deck. So this could be double down on green draw with Shepherd and Crossroads. That does have some synergy. There's not really gains. Oh, I guess there's Way of the Rat. That doesn't help you gain payload. Like, the payload on this board is weak. So if we're gonna trash copper, we need to pick up some silvers and things. I'm not super excited about trashing copper here. I'm thinking I'm gonna open Shepherd silver and then plan to probably just rat the Shepherd and buy a Crossroads when I draw it. Yeah, and then maybe a goat herd, huh? Okay, we could follow with that. Is goat herd the copper trashing that I want, though? I mean, not exactly, but kind of prefer junk dealer. Goat herd's not much worse, though. I was talking about getting a Crossroads, but I think this is just going to be another Shepherd. We're definitely going to be at the a point where we're risking having too many Shepherds compared to our green cards, but we can buy estates pretty easily, so I'm not super concerned about it. Do I want a silver or do I want an estate? This is almost all of my green. So we're going to have some bad turns coming up. I'm going to take the silver, and then we'll take estate here when we have 2 coins. We do want that Crossroads, but we're going to have 4 Shepherds after I discard with this, so probably the estate is the priority for not just this turn, but potentially next turn as well. What the heck? Really? Ugh. Your starting hand was Crossroads and 4 green cards. What? Oh my god. It's absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. Okay, here we're gonna... Oh, we can't trash, and... I guess we don't really care about ratting a Shepherd. We have 4 Shepherds. Just buy an estate. Trash a copper. Oh, we get to draw cards. Is that a good thing? It might be a good thing. We could draw a card. This might be too many Shepherds. Could certainly believe it. We're gonna just, like... We're not buying anything but green at this point, I'm pretty sure. Like, I guess we might want... let's take a duchy. We might want a gold at some point. Maybe I shouldn't have even trashed a copper. I don't know. I mean, this game could end without anybody buying a province. But then again, AJL has the gold, so probably can buy a province. But it's also trashed 4 coppers to my 1. I have exactly 8 money in my deck. Yeah, I think we do that. Take another shepherd. Not clear to me that we should. Do we trash a copper? This is also unclear to me. Maybe, yeah, we probably do. All right, I'm gonna not buy it or not take a shepherd. I'm just taking it. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What the heck? When I do have 2 silvers. Okay. I had forgotten that I bought a 2nd silver. That does help. What? I have so many shepherds! Come on! Grrr. Two turns in a row with no shepherds. What is this clumping? Yeah, province. I mean, we definitely have more green down there. Or we've seen like all of our shepherds is the real issue. We need to cycle past more stuff. So now do we want another shepherd? Maybe we do. Now we're gonna quickly discover that we do not have 8 money in our deck. Or maybe we do have 8 money. Yeah, that's right. We do have 8 money. Because we have... we should be able to get a province here. We should be able to get back to our pasture. Yeah. We take another shepherd. We'd have 7 shepherds. That could be too many shepherds, but I think... Wait, no, we can't hit province if we do that. Right. I think that last card is... No, it has to be a green card. So I guess we have exactly 8 money in our deck. Is this actually working? It might be. Yeah, I think I probably should not have gotten the goat herd. I mean, I trashed 2 coppers? 3 coppers? I guess I trashed 3 coppers. I should seriously consider just never discarding pasture at this point. Okay. No! No shepherds. Oh my god. Really? 2 turns in a row with no shepherds? Like, God. Do we buy copper? Don't think so. Okay, you're not maybe doing anything good here. That's good. You might be able to get a duchy. I guess you could get province if you happen to bottom deck all your money. You just drew your other gold in a copper or something. I'm assuming this is going to be duchy. I mean, certainly should be duchy if you can afford it. I guess you could take distant lands, but I don't think that would be a good idea. It's possible you can't afford it, and you're deciding whether you want to buy like a silver or crossroads. Oh. Bold. Bold. That's all of your shepherds. That next turn... Oh, that next turn is going to be bad for you. Alright. So this is 5 of our shepherds, and these are the other 2 shepherds. I think we... if we want to try to afford duchy, we have to discard this pasture, I think. And we have to just try to get through the shuffle with the other... Okay. Not only did we get to duchy, we actually got to province. We're definitely discarding the pasture here. So we can settle for duchy. We have 1 shepherd in those 4 cards, which is a good number to have. We have not seen our other silver. We don't really want the silver in the opening hand. We draw through... I think we have a solid chance of buying province, to be honest. We discard 6 cards. Or sorry, we draw 6 cards. We're going to see 2 green cards minimum. Off the top of the shuffle, we have 2 shepherds. No, we don't have a shepherd in here. We don't have a 7th shepherd. So we have silver... And it should be more green cards? Well, that's fine, too. I think we just go for the province. Perfect. I can't believe this, how well this is working, even though I'm, like, screaming when it doesn't. Like, very unstable deck. Alright, more Old Witch, which will make Replace more pleasant to play with, because it won't just be junking us. There's no plus actions until the Settler is empty, which may never happen. Oh, there's Magic Lamp and Lucky Coin, too. Okay, well, it's got to be Old Witch here, and I guess we take a Settlers, because, like, yeah, the Old Witch might draw it dead, but it'll also help us activate the lamp. Most likely, With no... Well, there is Falconer. I guess I could see... Oh, you see our lamp. That's not great. For 3, do we... it's got to be Secret Cave, right? Cargo Ship's Terminal. We don't particularly need another silver. Probably end up not playing the Settlers if we see the Old Witch here, so that we don't trigger a shuffle. Oh, well, or we could not see the Settlers. That works too. Colonnade points are pretty awkward right now. Falconer... It's not that hard to activate Falconer. There's a lot of orange, there's T-Mog, there's Old Witch replace. In fact, it's pretty easy. So I think I will take a Falconer here if I hit 5. And I think I will not play the Lucky Coin. Falconer does anti-synergize with popping the lamp, though. Maybe Archive is better right now, and we get the Falconer later. Really? I guess you did have a cargo ship in play. Let's make that significantly more likely. 2 and 7. Well, better than 2 and 7. It's more like 3 and 7-ish chance, because if we find the Old Witch... Well, we have 3 chances to find the Old Witch, too. Yeah, it's gotta be... Wait, Archive, Settlers, Cave, Copper... And then, if we find the lamp, that's 5. So, the situation in which we want to take the Lucky Coin is where we find the lamp, but not the witch. I guess I'll take it. Not thrilled about it. Okay, well, that's the situation in which we find ourselves. I guess we're going to take a Settlers for Colonnade points. I mean, we could take Secret Cave, but Settlers seems better. This is annoying. This is really annoying. Okay, that actually wasn't so bad. Archive for Colonnade points? Probably. Although we could take that Falconer. We should wish for Falconer. We are going to pick up another copper. To buy an action card, so we can't like Falconer for Settlers to get Colonnade points. A Conspirator seems a little old. We can use Replace to activate it though, so if we get the opportunity to do that, that'll be pretty good. But we just drew a state. Yeah, I was thinking if I drew another wish. We have 2 more wishes down here. All right. So we could wish for... We can unlock bustling villages. We give our opponent first crack at them. Maybe we squirrel. Does that make sense? We squirrel the wish, and then we try to just take a bunch of bustling villages next turn. Our opponent has spent one wish? Yes. We would get the colonnade points. The alternative is we buy... I mean, we could, like, wish for Falconer. Yeah. I want to react the Falconer if I'm going to do it. We could wish for replace, but then, like, what are we doing? Top decking, like, a T-Mog or something? That's pretty awkward. I kind of like the squirrel. Like, we can just wish for, like, all the bustling villages. Not all of them, but several of them. It will be sad if AJL can manage to take 3 in one turn, but it's not super likely. We know we have the 2 wishes. We don't know where AJL's 2 wishes are. It is going to be a little awkward that if I'm wishing for that many bustling villages, I'm not taking a gainer, but okay. It's also too bad I didn't find, like, my archive or Old Witch or something here. Something that would draw. I find the 3rd wish. Falconer, okay. Aha! Well, that probably sounded sarcastic. I didn't mean it to be. All right. So we're going to take 1 bustling village for sure. I think... We're going to buy 1 as well. That's going to get us more colonnade points. We wish for 1, it's possible that something happens. The problem is that we don't, like I said, we don't have a gainer. It's like maybe we don't wish for bustling village. Maybe we wish for, like, replace. We could wish for Old Witch. That's not unreasonable either. We could wish for Falconer and then gain, like, a conspirator or something. That's not super exciting. We could wish for Falconer, gain a cargo ship, and then cargo ship a bustling village. That is pretty exciting. I don't know if it's better than wishing for Old Witch, though. Don't know. I think it's not. Of course, it's also possible that, yeah, this happens. We draw the other wish. Still leaves open the question of whether we want to take our 3rd bustling village now or whether we want to take a gainer. It's pretty awkward not to take a gainer. We have to spend a turn just buying 1. Maybe... T-Mog is an option. Wish for T-Mog, we put it down on the map. We're not going to see any estates, but we will see the lucky coin. That's okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We only get 2 bustling villages. I think I'm okay with it. I think we can work with it. Hopefully we will have the opportunity to take a third, but I don't think it'll be the end of the world if we don't. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a silver, I guess. And coin. Crash. Sling Village. We aren't going to get the last 2 colonnade points, which is a little disappointing. Not a huge problem. I would like to play one of these as a squirrel. Okay, well, we'll play the old witch, and then that should be... We can province here. I think we could double squirrel, or we could take 3 coins. I'm not sure which is better. We do lack a gainer, but then again, maybe we don't need to province, right? Like, we've got a points lead because of the colonnade, so if we province next turn, we'll still be in a reasonable tempo shape. So I think taking a gainer makes sense. And in that context, double squirrel looks better, I think, because we want to draw into that. So do we want replace? Do we want falconer? I think I like replace. Maybe I shouldn't have trashed the lucky coin. Now I'm thinking about like net gain stuff. But we can replace a silver into a falconer, and then we can have the extra gains from that, I guess. Yeah, with the 3 bustling villages and Way of the Squirrel, we should have like pretty reasonable draw now. And if we need to go like replace silver into falconer, falconer for silver just to hit province this turn, like that's probably fine. Falconer for cargo ship, also an option. Maybe a better one? I don't know. Cargo ship would stay out, so maybe not. We can also replace in a conspirator initially and then switch. Don't know why the order would possibly matter for that. Okay, so there's no order of play consideration here. We have 3 estates and 3 curses, I guess, and AJL has 2 provinces, so 3 curses and 0 estates. So we're in similar situations there. Okay, this is not ideal. I want to find my replace. I want to find my replace, I said. Crap. I think I still want the T-Mog down, but that's really annoying. Because now I didn't get any squirrels into play, and I don't have any archives in play either. Fortunately, I top deck Bustling Village Old Witch, so that's not too bad. T-Mog estate into cargo ship is pretty reasonable. It allows us to replace silver and still have the same amount of money. On the other hand, leave T-Mog on the mat for like province milling or whatever could also make sense. It's just going to be hard to get rid of these last few curses. I guess Whale the Squirrel should, in theory, help with that. It didn't last turn. Right, so T-Mog the estate or no? I mean, replace estate into conspirator. Like, maybe getting a falconer is not even worth the bother. We could just do estate into conspirator. Becomes a non-stop card. Played 3 or more actions. I mean, I guess we could do silver into conspirator too, but well, that would help with the ordering of things. I'm just worried that like the conspirators are gonna not work at some point. But maybe it's fine. Well, that certainly wasn't as good of a turn as it probably could have been. No squirrels for me. How did the points get so... I guess I trashed an estate and you trashed a curse. I should get to trash a curse this turn, though. It's not also obvious to me that AJL's deck should be capable of provincing every turn. Although, that looks pretty provincy. If you get the secret cave, then you can probably province next turn. But you don't have... Okay, you'd better play an old witch, though. Like, come on. Oh god, if you squirrel it, I can't trash curse. That is... Oh god. No! Okay, well you didn't hit province, actually. So... I don't think we have any settlers down there. Do not. So I really don't need to see all of that flying by. Okay, so we could take Duchy ourselves and squirrel this archive, but I think we do trigger a shuffle without 2 of our bustling villages, but getting the archives into play like seems just generally good. So I think interesting. We can hit province, which is pretty good. Having the bustling village guaranteed is also good. What's not good is not having our replace available. It is not good. We could... We could take the replace instead. Trash a curse. I don't know about that. I think I'm just going to take the province. Okay, we're going to squirrel this, though. We can't do any better this turn than we were already doing. We didn't get to the T-Mog, so we can't province mill. That's really annoying. Although you called your T-Mog, so you can't do it either. I actually totally blanked on the fact that that was going to be an option for you. That was a dangerous play that I made. You hadn't squirreled anything, but still. All right, so unfortunately, because of where we are on our shuffle, there's no way for us to use our bustling village to draw settlers. Although Secret Cave could conceivably set something like that up. You know, it occurs to me... I mean, surely AJL isn't going to buy province here. It occurs to me we could replace province in a province, but we can't do it. Oh wait, you have 2 T-Mogs? Oh, you just got one. Okay. You're squirrels. If we replace... No... Boy, the replace really does a lot for us here. Potentially, at least. Oh, man. This is an awkward spot. Because, like, if AJL has province in hand and can replace province in a... Or, sorry, T-Mog province in a province... Can I take a points lead that doesn't leave me vulnerable to that? Like, if I replace into a duchy, go up to 28. If I could also buy duchy. Oh man, I think I need to take the replace. So now, I guess we lead with settlers. Okay, we could replace the old witch. Actually, I think we want to play the T-Mog. Play T-Mog, play Conspirator. Secret Cave. Okay, we can get double duchy here. We could also take the colonnade points. Double duchy is safer. Now we can T-Mog province into province, and we do have the bustling village set aside, so we're going to be able to draw with this old witch. Cheap Blade 1. Yeah, has so many cards, but does not have a replace. Falconer can gain like an estate, but no, that's whatever. Wow, I'm surprised you discarded curse. Maybe you have another curse in hand. Going for it. I mean, I guess you have another T-Mog, so if you're not gonna, yeah. I guess you could T-Mog into replace. I hadn't thought about that. Although I don't know how you... Without a gold in your deck, I don't know how you win off of that. Obviously, you can just take Duchy. Oh. Now the Duchy pile threat is getting to be a consideration as well. There's no way for AJL to take two duchies here, or let alone two provinces. Falconer just can't do very relevant things. You can gain an estate, but you could take the last of the colonnade points instead of taking a duchy. Be something. Like lowering to 2 duchies is pretty risky since I have the replace in the T-Mog. So I'm assuming you don't want to do that. Did I did Secret Cave last turn. Okay, great. So I think I'm guaranteed to be able to hit double duchy because I've got the bustling village can draw settlers. Settlers draws a copper. Bustling, or the other settlers draws a copper. I mean, I guess maybe. Oh, I also have a copper set aside. Okay. Yeah, the question is 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 coins, 6-ish coins guaranteed. Oh, okay. Then that's just gonna be Emog, Old Witch to Duchy, Settlers, takes copper, play Duchy. Alright, we ran it back into a boring all 3-3 result, but that was not a boring match. Not at all. I think AJL should have taken colonnade points there. Like, because I was by no means guaranteed to be able to like mill and buy province. So like, but the duchy thing, like with the Secret Cave in play, it was so likely that I could do that with the duchies. I mean, I guess he might not have seen the pile out, but I still did not. I think I had an advantage in that game, and I think I didn't execute it super well because like my deck control kind of fell apart the turn that I wasn't able to play squirrels, and AJL managed to keep more deck control. I think the replace was better than the Falconer, though. I think that was probably a mistake on AJL's part to go for a Falconer over replace. And I probably should have... The turn that I was like fishing for my replace and didn't find it, I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have just played some squirrels. And maintained more deck control. I don't know. I don't remember whether I had any, like if I only had one action or if I had more there. So that would be like a factor in how big of a choice that was. But I think that was a mistake. And then I didn't play around the province mill. I don't know what I would have done if I had. So I'd have to go back and look. So, you know, probably whoever's watching has already figured out what I should have done. But anyway, All right, well, that's a wrap for my season. Finished dead even. Won't promote, won't demote. Overall, honestly, a pretty frustrating season because I felt like I lost quite a number of games that I didn't think I got necessarily outplayed in, like, and just like especially in the like actually, early in this match, and also maybe some against Russ too. I mean, I don't mean to take anything away from my opponents, but it just felt like I was getting the short end of the stick a fair bit in the back half of the season. But I think in general the competition level in D is quite strong, and the players that I'm playing against are good enough that that sort of thing can happen. Like if overall I finished even, right? So if I'm about the same skill level and the breaks aren't particularly going my way, then or like, not that they necessarily have to be going against me, but if it's about even, then that's kind of what you would expect. So anyway, I've got the Allies Mix tournament coming up, so I'll be playing in that, and then in some number of weeks, 3, 4. I think it's going to be like 4 weeks actually, because there's another week in the season, and then we've got a longer league break coming up here, 3-week one, I think. So it'll be a little while before more league matches, but Allies Mix is coming up. So thanks for watching. Until next time.